Thank you for listening to episode 59 of
Dude,
It's Entertainment. This is the spooky episode.
Yeah. Woo! I wish this one was about ghosts now.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Halloween in March.
We're having power problems.
Yeah. And we had some major technical issues and now power issues because it's storming outside. So
Yes.
we'll see if we get through this episode.
It's
Yeah,
rough.
we're going to try her. Get real.
Yeah. So tonight, I'm going to talk about a trip I was on last week and have a story from that.
I've got questions.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about Crimson Desert.
We have to.
We have to.
We have to talk about it.
The people are demanding it.
People, listen, my email blew up. With so many people saying, please talk about it.
When are you going to talk about it?
Yeah, we're like, dude, relax.
going on?
We're going to do it.
What? Right now. Relax.
Yeah, just relax right now.
And then your topic is
Raystown Ray.
Raystown
This-
Ray.
And you know, the first I heard about this one was today. I saw it on Facebook.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the first I've heard of it.
Yeah, first I heard of it. And I've never heard of this topic.
Yeah, and
Have you?
Same, no.
Yeah.
it's only 2 hours away from here.
Yeah, that's
Nuh-uh.
cool.
Uh-huh.
Are you shitting me?
I wouldn't shit you.
How the fuck would I not know that then? If there was like a lore of a creepy monster 2 hours away, how would I not know that?
I never heard of it.
All right,
So
well,
that'll be cool.
That'll be cool.
I hope to get there this summer.
Yeah.
Just to go.
Yeah, that would be
You know
fun.
what I mean? Did you ever see that movie with the Pee Wee Herman was in it as the Spleen and the Shoveler? Mystery Men.
No.
Oh yeah, was that Pee Wee Herman in that?
Yeah.
Dude, what a
He
good
was the
movie that was.
Spleen.
You ever see it?
No, I've never
Oh
seen
my
it.
god.
Oh my god, you'd love it. It was like a superhero movie, but they weren't really superheroes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. it
The
was-
one guy threw his mom's silverware.
Yeah. He was fork guy or something.
Yeah.
Everything was fork.
But there was a young black fella. He could turn invisible as long as no one was looking.
That's awesome.
Dude, you would love it.
Yeah.
There was that girl. She had the bowling
Janine
ball.
Garofalo.
Yeah, she had the bowling ball.
Yeah, she
Or
was.
wait, was she the bowling ball?
Yeah, she had the bowling ball, and inside it was a clear bowling ball, but inside it was her dad's skull.
And that was her weapon that she used.
Wow.
She had,
Yeah.
yeah, it's fucking crazy. You need to watch that.
Ben Stiller, his superpower was he gets really angry.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Just-
like he doesn't get the super strength.
No.
He's just
Yeah.
really
He
angry.
just gets really angry.
When was this made?
Oh my god,
That was the 90s.
90s?
Yeah.
late
Yeah.
90s.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
But
Wow.
yeah, he
Mystery
would
Man.
get super strong. Like he would try to get super strong.
Yeah, he would
He'd get angry
try
and
and
lift
lift
things, but he just was getting. That's all he could do was get angry. You have to watch that movie.
Yeah, I'll have to watch it.
It was an all-star cast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was great.
So last week I was on a trip to Aruba, and first time we've been and had a great time. But the one night, so we were on a resort.
Wait, can I ask something? Before
Yeah.
When you said that, I just want to know if people were thinking what I was thinking.
What?
You said it so smooth. When you were in Aruba.
Yeah.
And my instant reaction was Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take it. Right?
Oh,
And
yeah.
as soon as right?
Bahama.
Because it's the first
Yeah.
line.
Me too.
I wondered if everybody else thought of that. I don't know.
Maybe you call in, let us know. 724-888.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, that song was in my head all week.
I could see it, right? I mean,
Yeah.
that's why, like, as soon as you started saying that, I was like, oh my god.
Time you say Aruba, Jamaica.
It's like that's the next part. Like you might as well call that island Aruba, Jamaica. That's the next part of it.
Yeah,
There's a hyphen.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
that's all right. So we wanted to try this one restaurant, so we asked to make a reservation, and this was our the first full day there. So
Okay.
we arrived the afternoon before. The next morning, I asked about a reservation, and the only one they had available in the 5 days we would be there was Saturday at 9:45
For the which
for the restaurant.
was the restaurant? The
It was
like hibachi?
Yeah, it was a hibachi restaurant.
Okay. Because I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, and we really wanted to do it, so I said, okay, we took it, and I mean, we're usually up later anyway, but I mean, that's a late dinner.
Wait, how late was it? What time was
9:45.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I would say? I'd be like, fuck your hibachi. That's way too late, man.
That's what the people we went with said.
Yeah. Holy shit.
But we really want to try it, so I thought, oh, screw it.
Yeah, if it's the only time you can get in.
Right. So anyway, that night, we're hanging out, there are bars and other restaurants and stuff, and we're hanging out at, that they had an app which was cool, and they would tell you every day, here are the things happening at the resort. So
That's dope.
That's cool.
bands playing, shows, all kinds of different stuff.
Was there any good bands there at all?
No, like big name bands. My favorite was they had a steel pan drum band.
Oh, yeah.
And that was really
That'd
fun.
be-
Yeah, that'd be badass.
So we're hanging out, and we saw that at the one bar, it said white party. And I was
Okay.
Pretty
like, wow, okay,
Ooh, that's
Oh,
pretty
bold,
yeah.
Aruba.
yeah, we don't even have those in America. Actually, we probably do somewhere.
Yeah,
but,
probably. Fucking people.
but then it was you wear all white to
Oh, wow.
this party.
Isn't that what
No.
Diddy did?
No kidding.
I don't know.
Oh, wait, who?
Did he?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, it is.
Oh, wait out parties or something. I think I do remember seeing something about that.
Anyway, so I'm sorry.
Anyway.
Yeah, anyway. But so you had to wear white to get
It said
in.
wear all white.
That's neat.
So we were hanging out outside the bar, and this girl was coming around there, everyone, hey, you come to the white party, and she came over to us and said, hey, why don't you come to the white party? And I said, well, we didn't pack any white. Like, literally, I didn't have anything all white. And she was like, oh, no one cares. Just come anyway. So we were waiting for dinner at 9:45. So I think the party started at 9. And so we thought, okay, we'll go in there.
Have a couple drinks.
Yeah, have a
right?
couple
Get-
drinks.
Get ready for dinner.
So we go in, and it's a small place, so it was pretty full. And we go in, get a couple drinks, and of course, like at the beginning of a party, they're playing this music, and there was like 2 people out dancing.
Yeah.
And so we have our drinks, and we're hanging out, and they start playing music to get people dancing.
Sure. Yeah.
So they played like the Cupid Shuffle, because everyone will dance to that song.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
I've never heard of that.
You never heard it either?
No.
No, do your thing, do your thing.
What?
Never heard
Yeah.
it.
To the right.
No.
To the left. Really?
No, I've
They
never
play
heard
it at like every wedding.
Oh.
No
wow.
kidding.
Oh.
I haven't been in a wedding in like 14
Okay.
years.
Well, anyway, they start playing that, and everyone got up and started dancing. And my fiance went out, so I'm not a big dancer, but I was like, oh, okay, I'll go out. So
Hell yeah.
dance for one
You were
song.
dancing?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's
Yeah,
what I'm talking
good
about.
for you.
dance for one song, and then that song ended. So I got off the dance floor. They played like one more song, and then the one girl gets on the microphone. And she's like, "Okay, all the ladies off the dance floor. Let's get the gentlemen on the dance floor."
Oh, shit.
And I thought, okay, they'll probably have all the guys come out for one dance.
Sure.
And so I started walking. I'm standing like by the dance floor, and a couple guys go out. Still, most of the guys don't. And they like come out, and one came over. And she's like, "Come on." So I'm like, okay. So I walk out, and there are like 5 of us, and then they're like, "Okay, we're gonna have a dance contest."
Oh, my God. Are you shitting me?
I was like, "Oh no!"
You hate to
Worst nightmare.
Literally worst nightmare.
Have everybody stare at me while I dance.
Yes.
Are you fucking tell me you did not do this?
And
You
I
had
had
to.
a couple drinks, but I wasn't. I was pretty sober.
I would have to be pretty fucked up.
Right. So I'm standing out there, and I
This is
immediately
an awesome story.
Yeah,
immediately look around. Like, is there a door? Can I?
Get the fuck out of here.
I have to find a way to get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I look around. There's nothing there, and the dance floor is packed. And Braden was out too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
What did you say? Did you say like?
And he was
fuck
fucking
outta here?
in.
I looked over at him. I probably gave him like the death glare. I was like,
Oh, that's
"Are
the
you
worst
fucking
shit.
kidding me?"
That's great.
And so I didn't want to just walk off the dance floor, so I was like, you know what?
Fuck it.
Yeah, just do it.
Oh,
Yeah,
no
that-
shit.
that's what I'm talking
I was
about.
like,
Hey, you're on vacation.
Yeah.
You don't know any of these fucking people.
oh, by the way, because this was like a business trip.
Oh, yeah, it
So I was scanning the crowd
So-
like,
oh my God, was there anybody there?
is there any? I looked through the crowd, didn't see anyone I knew.
Okay,
I was
so-
like, you
all
know
right.
what? Screw
Nobody's
it.
there. Yeah, right.
And in my head, I'm like, if you're gonna do it, just commit.
Yep.
Like, because that's as soon as you see someone like unsure, like you can tell right
yeah.
away.
Yeah, but like, what moveset do you pull out of your bag of tricks to do this?
Then that's what I'm waiting for. I'm thinking maybe it'll be like limbo or
something you can just fuck around with.
Yeah. So she's like, okay, contestant number 1, who is to my left, come on out. You're up first. And they start playing this music. I was like, oh no.
Oh my god.
It keeps getting worse.
Oh my god.
So that's Pony by Genuine.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh no, it's like sexy
I know
dancing.
that song.
Yeah.
I told you earlier I didn't.
And so
So what? Oh my god! What'd you do?
the first guy's out there.
And then was he sexy dancing? Because you have to.
Well,
what else? How you used to dance that?
He was a bigger guy, but he went all in.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He's unbunning his shirt.
Oh, yeah.
He takes his shirt off.
Oh shit!
I'm like, I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that.
And I know I'm up next.
Oh,
And so I'm like, the only chance I have, and I know I'm not going to win this.
Yeah.
But the only chance I have of keeping my dignity is if I can make it funny. Like, try to do something funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm not sexy dancing.
Yeah. Right.
And so he does sing, people cheer for him. And so the contestant 2. So I walk out and I'm like, okay, just commit.
Yep.
And so they start playing that. And so I
You know what would have been funnier?
what?
It would have been funnier if they changed the song to something really stupid. Because you would have thought that you would have
Right.
thought you had to go do the same thing.
Yeah.
And your song would have been something like
Then I'm in,
you know,
yeah.
the chicken dance. Like, wouldn't that have been great?
That would be a good idea,
Oh,
actually.
shit.
So it starts playing, and so I act like I'm going to unbutton my shirt.
Yeah.
And then I like think about it, and I'm like, no. And then I act like I'm like going to take my shirt off. And I look around, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I had flip flops on,
Yeah.
so I pull one leg up, and I slowly take my sandal off. And I'm like doing it all sexy.
Yeah.
I take the sandal off, I throw it out. I take my other foot up, I slowly take that sandal off, and I throw it out. And then that was almost the end. Then I just did a little dance and stopped.
Oh yeah.
and some people cheered, and
Yeah.
I was like, okay,
Hey, man, you did it.
that's
Hell
good
yeah.
enough.
That's
That is
fucking dope.
fantastic.
Hell yeah.
So then I go back, and the next guy goes up, and he goes up and he starts taking his shirt off, and he's like a ripped
Oh,
dude,
Okay.
and he dances really well, and the crowd goes nuts for him. And then Braden goes up, and I mean he's not like a professional dancer, but he dances like a lot for fun,
Yeah.
so he's
Yeah.
actually pretty good.
That's fucking dope.
And he did a dance, and the crowd went nuts for him.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, he might actually win
Yeah,
this.
yeah. You're probably thinking, a foot dance. Why'd I pick the foot?
No, I was like, it's over. I don't care. And so then the 5th guy went, and he barely even danced. He danced for like a second and then left. He walked off.
Not good shit.
So then they went by applause, and the first guy got a decent applause. I got a decent applause, so
Oh, yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
And then
No one booed you.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
the ripped guy and Braden got like really good applauses.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So then they had those 2 go again.
Oh, dance off.
So then I was like, okay, I'm done. I left.
Yeah. you went and ate your meal.
And the ripped guy goes up. He starts dancing, and he springs down into a handstand.
Oh, Braden can fucking top this shit.
That's hard to beat.
Oh,
Yeah, he put up a good effort, but that's hard to beat.
That's hard to beat.
And we found, it turns out the guy was a stripper.
Nuh-uh. Oh, well,
yeah.
that's almost impossible then.
So I was in a dance contest with a stripper,
And you almost won.
and I almost won.
How
That's
dope
funny.
is that? That's fucking amazing. You held that in all week.
You know
Yeah.
what's funny is it's so funny because I hate dancing as well.
Yeah.
In front of people or
Like,
anything.
I only do if I'm drunk at a wedding.
Yeah,
you know?
right. Well, so when I was younger, I had to get over it. And so, because we had dances all the time when we were,
Oh, yeah.
when we were
Oh, yeah.
teenagers.
Yeah,
there was one,
you did. Yeah.
well, there was a movie, and in the movie there was like a scene where this it was a girl or a guy that does this dance where they move their arms side to side like this, and then they put their hands up, and, like this.
Yeah.
It was from the 90s. I don't remember. But I had a whole fucking routine, and every time I went somewhere there was music playing, I did it just because it was so funny. It got a lot of laughs.
Yeah.
Because it's the stupidest dance you've ever seen. And people enjoyed that. So I've been doing that for years now. If there's dancing and stuff, I do this sometimes.
But then, what's funny is, I don't know if it was the next day or a couple days later, we went with some people on a boat ride. And I walk by they started playing music on the boat. And I walked by the one guy who I'll tell you who it was later. And he goes, "Want to have another dance contest?"
Oh, how did you hear about it?
So I asked the people we went with, I said, "Oh, did you tell him about dance contest?" No.
Oh, shit.
So I was like, he must have been there.
Yeah, he was probably watching you. You didn't scan well enough. That is great. Oh, shit. So what? Well, you left out the best part. How was the restaurant?
Oh,
you had to wait a whole fucking week for it.
Not that good.
You see, and that's where the whole story falls apart, really.
Yeah.
You waited, 5 days to get to this fucking restaurant. And by the way...
Got into a dance-off because of
Yeah, all because of this fucking restaurant, and then the food wasn't that good.
That's commitment, though. Well done.
How do they have a restaurant that's completely booked for dinners the whole fucking week? That doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah. But anyway, that was
amazing.
Yeah. Well, did the guy at least make the chicken thing and cut the head off, or the volcano?
He didn't do the volcano.
Yeah, how that's a staple. Are you fucking kidding me?
I know.
That is a staple to hibachi. Is the onion volcano.
Yeah, he didn't do it.
Oh my god. Well, you didn't go to hibachi. You went to
It was a knockoff.
Yeah, it was a knockoff thing. It's probably called hibachi.
Hibachi.
Yeah, you just didn't read it right.
Oh.
So what did he do? You said he did something.
He did the thing where you throw the egg up in the air.
Everybody does that.
He put the salt shaker on his thing and hit it and put it up in his hat. He did some other things, but
that's pretty cool. I don't know. I mean, how do you not do the fucking volcano?
Right? Yeah.
Bitch.
So you want to talk about Crimson Desert?
We have to.
Crimson Desert.
Guys, we got to talk about this fucking game. Holy shit. This is the most undivided game I've ever seen come out.
Ooh.
You haven't played it. You haven't even seen us play it yet. Because we haven't had D&D, but he will. But some people just hate this game, and some people absolutely love it.
Yeah.
And I've never seen anything like it. And a lot of people who dislike the game have changed their ratings in the game. Like, the ratings are going up on this game daily.
Oh yeah.
So I've been playing it for about, I want to say 20 hours or so far.
I've played for about 2.
Yeah, so
not very far.
well, this is actually good for us because we haven't really talked about it. I've said a little more, but you talk about how it's been just in the first 2 hours.
Yeah.
And then I want to talk about how it's been after I've been playing for about 20.
Yeah. So 2 hours in, it's a rough start. I don't like how it started, really story-wise. So you start out and you're in this camp, and you talk to a couple people, and then your camp gets attacked.
Oh.
There's no tutorial on how to fight,
Shit.
on really how to move.
You have no
choice. I'm hitting buttons and crouching down when I'm trying to run, and
I thought that was kind of cool.
I hated it because you're. And then I know you're supposed to lose.
Yeah.
You don't win that battle. It was storyline wise.
Yeah, you were meant to die.
But if you start out now and do it again, will you know the buttons so you can kill their
I did wonder that. I'm sure it's not possible.
Yeah, I'm sure there's not.
I bet they just keep adding enemies to you.
They would. Yeah, they would just keep throwing them at you.
Oh.
But yeah, I didn't like that. I felt like I was in a pivotal battle. And it's not difficult because it's difficult. It's difficult because you didn't tell me how to play the game.
Yeah.
So anyway, I got through that. And then so far the storyline hasn't been, I guess the missions haven't been great.
Yeah.
I got to this town and it's help get this cat off this roof.
Yeah.
Help this person out.
Is it a medieval game?
Yes, for the most part.
For the most part.
There's mech areas that we're going to be going to soon, and there's some
because I've never even
armor
seen images of it. You know what I
Right.
mean?
and some of it it's very robotic in style in some parts as well.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
And there's coils that have electric, and stuff.
Oh.
But I got to the first puzzle area, and the puzzle wasn't bad. I mean, it was pretty simple since it gave me the instructions that you didn't get.
Yeah, so when I played that, I swear to God, there was no instructions.
Well, shit.
Because he said to me, he was like, tell me when you get the first puzzle. There's no way you'll figure it out.
Yeah, dude, it was so incredibly hard. I'm thinking, there's no way anybody's figuring this out. So I had to look it up and do it. Now, you've done that puzzle.
Yeah.
Tell me, if you didn't have the words there, would you ever figure out to crawl on that wheel and use your new punch button for
So
the
I
center?
went through and I thought that couldn't have been the puzzle because that was so simple.
It was so hard. It was so hard. I was so frustrated. That was the one point when I was playing, I almost quit.
Oh, shit.
But
Yeah, it was so
there's
frustrating.
a point when you need to climb up on this door and hit it.
Yeah.
It told me to do that, but apparently when he played it, it didn't say anything.
Oh, shit.
And Riley actually said that they probably added it in the update, which makes sense.
Yeah, they had an update.
Because they probably had people complaining and
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Are you
added
supposed to do?
directions. Yeah.
Yeah, that update, that's amazing that they even did that. I mean, 3 days. That game came out 3 days later. They had an update, and they added things to the game that people were complaining about. Like,
Yeah.
They were on it
there was no
that
storage.
quickly.
Like, one of the things I said was, when I'm playing it, there was no box. There was a box that I could take things out of if I didn't get to loot it, like when it came back, if it was a boss fight or whatever,
sure.
right? It had like 260 spaces, but you couldn't put anything in it. So my thing was always full. I didn't have any room to loot shit, and so they added now that box can store shit.
Oh, nice.
That's
So
dope.
but everybody bitched about it, and then they just made that one little change, and like they made all these changes, and it's all good shit. I mean, so that's one reason why their numbers.
Yeah, and that's a big selling point for me because I don't know why to begin with I was more on the fence about the game than you were. But when you told me that, I thought, oh, okay. I mean, it's nice to know that they're supporting the game that quick, so they're serious about it.
Yes, they're not only supporting the game that quickly, but they're doing what the players ask.
Yeah.
And I mean, because that's what it's all about. These fucking video games where they fight with the player. The
Yeah.
player's a player playing the fucking game.
Right.
It doesn't make any sense. Your argument doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
You know? But just do what the player wants.
Right.
Who gives a shit if that's not your goal or your direction? You know what I mean? You want people to play it. It's either that or they don't play it.
Right.
You know?
And I knew, I heard beforehand, like, this is a big exploration game, which
Yeah.
I love. And I haven't even gotten, I think I may have just got to the point where they opened it up and they're like, okay, you can go wherever you want now.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to play it more.
Okay, so me playing as long as I've played already, which has probably been longer than 20 hours. I really need to look. I'm still on the first map, and I'm still only like chapter 3 of the first map. I mean, it's the only game there's a lot of side quests that you can do. You pick up a lot of them, and I'll tell you what, the side quests are fun. Like, they've all been different. That was another thing that caught my eye.
Yeah.
It wasn't collect 10 of these.
Right.
Go kill
10
4 of these.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Every quest has been unique.
Oh, that's cool.
Helping somebody
That's
do
neat.
something, or there's quests where you have to ride your horse with other people and stuff. And I mean, I'm telling you, that's unique in itself. But the other thing that was unique about the game is there was so much of the map that there was no quests. There was no side quests. It's either you went and did it or you didn't.
Oh.
And so I've been spending the reason I'm so low is I've been spending the last 2 nights just walking around, just looking.
Yeah.
There and if you hold your sword a certain way, there's a glint, and it will show you places of importance,
Oh,
right?
sure.
Important places to go.
That's cool.
And so you can do. You have to be up high though, because if you're not in line of sight, it won't show you.
Yeah.
But so you find these items and you go to them. But the fun thing is there's caves and stuff that don't have those markers. Like, you still find things even that aren't even with
Yeah.
those
Oh,
lights.
that's neat.
It's just so big and so vast.
Yeah, that's cool.
So the characters in the beginning, one of the other reasons I almost gave up was because it's clunky. It doesn't. The attack is clunky, and the other thing was it doesn't attack like normal games. You don't press the L1 button as fast as you can.
Right.
You hold it in, and you do a movement, and then you hold the other one in, and I mean, it's a completely different style of fighting. Completely.
Yeah, it is.
And until I got that, I was really frustrated as well. And then your character, as you gain points and start building your character up, it gets better and funner, and you get more moves and pile drivers and enemies. I mean, it's fucking amazing. I mean, you have this claw that shoots a beam of light. They thought so much that you could put it to the top of a tree, pull down the tree, and slingshot yourself. I swear to God, it is fucking insane. These guys have thought of a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. I can't wait to play more.
It's been an emotional roller coaster because I know you got me to walk down the hall saying, fuck Scarlet Desert or whatever, Crimson Desert.
Well, because when first day,
it's a rough start.
It's a rough start, man.
And it is. That's probably my biggest complaint is that it is still clunky. Like I remember my first quest, you had to go talk to this guy. Mm-hmm. So there were other people there. I walked up, press X, talk to him, press X. I walked up to this guy, nothing, and it took me a few minutes. I'm walking around him, and I realized, oh, you need to hold the left bumper to focus on him and then talk.
So
like, that's the dumbest thing ever.
It is dumb,
it's too
much. It's every main character in the game. Any character you have talked to.
The side characters you don't have to do that.
The side characters you don't, but anybody that's important or a shopkeeper you have to do that.
Is it because you can't skip their fucking cutscene?
I don't know why they do that.
I don't know why.
It doesn't make much sense, honestly.
And I didn't love that you couldn't customize the character at all.
Oh.
But that's a minor thing.
That's a big thing for me.
It is for me too.
I do like to customize characters, but there's something about this character. He just fits this role, I feel like. And
he does.
I am not upset. In fact, I usually play a female character when I play these games.
Oh, yeah.
Smaller
but I didn't. I got the new female character so far. Like, there's other characters you can play.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you get more playable characters.
Oh.
But if it's a main scene or whatever, you can only use the Cliff or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
You can only use the main guy. So
Cliff.
you don't want to level up the other characters that much. You want to make sure you level up your main guy. But anyway, I didn't play her because, first of all, I didn't like her guns. She has guns. I don't like. It wasn't a fancy game. I don't want that. And it wasn't like machine guns. It was like a flintlock. But I still wasn't into it. But I like the main character so well. I don't mind playing them at all.
Right.
Great. I think it's fantastic.
So yeah, I'm excited to keep playing.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it more. We just have to.
We have to.
I have to because if I don't, I'll blow up. So.
I'm gonna have to watch some videos.
Dude, the graphics are so amazing.
Oh, that's one thing I want to mention.
Yeah.
I was playing and I was surprised because I didn't think the graphics were great. Like they were decent, but I thought they'd be better than this. I thought, let me check the settings. So at least on my Xbox, it was set to performance instead of quality.
Yeah.
And HDR was turned off.
Oh.
So I switched quality and HDR, and that made a big difference.
No kidding.
I was like, okay, wow, this looks good.
I think it looks on PlayStation. It looks great too. So the graphics are amazing. I mean, just the gameplay is so fun. One thing I will say is there's a lot of puzzles, and I am not that good with puzzles. So I cheat at almost all the puzzles. Like, I'll give her the old college try, and that's it.
Yeah.
And then I'm fucking done.
I'm not a puzzle guy. I would. Listen.
Yeah.
It's true.
We are a puzzle guy.
Yeah, or maybe we are. Whatever you like up there.
Jeez. I just like shooting shit.
But the puzzles are tough. You're gonna love them.
Yeah.
Because that's your kind of thing, and they're everywhere, dude. And they're all different. Those are all different too. But it's fun to try them.
We're going to talk about Raystown Ray.
Oh, shit.
Raystown Ray. Here we go.
We're here.
We made it. We have arrived.
Surprise. Oh, this is one of those.
Oh, it's one of those ones. Okay.
No. Listen.
I'll counteract you.
Yeah. Okay. We're starting with our banner.
All right. So this particular story that we're going to go through, it happened in 2005. This place is called Raystown. It's Huntingdon County, because it's not just like a town.
Yeah.
Right. So
have we talked about Huntingdon before?
Well,
I don't know why that's familiar.
Maybe. But it's only 2 hours away. Right? So on this particular day in 2005, Jim Zornick and his son went out on the lake. They got in their boat and just went out. The peace and quiet.
Okay. They lived in this area?
Yeah. They're from this town. And they're they're in a cove. Oh, fuck. Okay. Hang on. I can get the drive, right? Yeah. Surprise, bitch.
Oh, yeah, the pictures.
Oh, yeah.
So because of our technical difficulties,
Yeah.
He's going to show us pictures on the phone, and you can't see them.
Sorry.
Sorry. I mean, it's
There's
tough
nothing
luck.
we can do.
It's tough luck, you know?
Or
But
maybe I'll put them in.
he'll put them in. We're kidding.
But yeah, we have no Wi-Fi or TV right now. It's like the old days.
Yeah, I know. This is like the very beginning. Except for the sound quality's not
Yeah,
shit.
it's still good.
It's the only we got left.
Yep.
You know, I just...
There we go.
Oh.
Sorry. My bad. I'll
I'll talk about that later.
No, so this is
This is the
Raystown. They call it Raystown Lake.
This is one.
So that was... Oh, yeah.
It's a nice lake. It's a nice looking lake.
Right.
Yep.
Horseshoe lake.
Nothing crazy about it.
No, I see some blue water and some green trees. Looks like a good lake.
So
Do some fishing there, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
So Jim and his son are in a cove, just hanging out. It's calm, and Jim noticed a shadow in the water, and not just a light shadow. Like it was 40 feet long, like fucking massive.
Huh.
Is this an actual picture?
So
Oh, that's interesting.
There's-
Now the picture looks like it's from 1974.
you're right, and that is.
It was 1974.
Oh, wow.
Well done.
I'm
It was a
very
good
cute.
year.
I'm very, you know.
So that's what's been seen clean back to the 1700s. This town.
Oh, wow. So this has been going on for, we'll say, a little while.
For
Yeah.
a good bit.
Where's
A
my
good bit.
camera?
You know, in the 1700s, that's kind of when we came over. So
Yeah.
as soon as we come over,
Yeah, so
Where'd it go?
it's probably
That's
been there
the wrong
longer than
one.
that.
yeah. I
been
dare
longer
say,
than that.
yeah, that's a long-living creature.
It is.
If it's
How
still
old
around.
is... Never mind. That's going to sidetrack us.
Wait, were you gonna say how old is the Sasquatch monster or the
Yeah.
Sasquatch?
Nessie.
Nessie. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. But here's the thing: I have a theory on that.
Yeah?
My theory is the large dinosaurs just lived like hundreds and hundreds of years.
Oh.
That's the only way I explain it. I'm trying to help Gordon out with his theories.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's a long-living creature
Long-living
because it's bigger.
Right.
If it was
Everyone
smaller-
says the bigger you are, the longer you live.
Yeah, because look, whales live to be like 1,000. So
Yeah. Andre the Giant.
Really?
Well,
That's
Nah,
That's not a good example.
No, we need to find something
Andre.
that people can't prove. Whales live forever.
Megalodon lived like 5,000 years.
5,000 years, everybody knows that. It's still around. I saw it in a movie with Jason Statham. Sorry.
So there's always been water through this place, right? But it wasn't always this massive lake.
Also,
It was
grew over
small.
time.
So is that 1857?
Well, how big was it in the beginning, do they think? When they saw the... I'm sorry. I know. I asked you the questions I shouldn't ask.
How many square feet?
Well, no, here's what I'm thinking.
No, I have a fucking
Like, how
number
much
because I
bigger-
knew you
just
were
trying
gonna
to get
fucking
a-
ask.
Well, I'm trying to just get a concept of how much bigger it grew, or
Right.
how big it was to have that fish in there
Right.
to begin with. Right?
Yeah.
Because maybe what we think is large is back in that day it was smaller because it was still growing,
Yeah.
and
could
that's
be.
why. Or it's like one of those fucking fish that fits their environment.
Oh.
The bigger it is, the
Yeah.
bigger it gets.
Well, that's what I was kind of thinking because the stories go clean back to the 1800s of seeing these shadows underneath the surface
right.
in this lake type area. So it's fed really well. So it was 1857 was when they built the first dam
It made it bigger.
and made it bigger.
Big mistake.
Oh boy! Hey, listen, our forefathers didn't know what they were doing with that one. Am I right? Because now this creature triples in size,
So
and everybody's gonna die.
there were towns and stuff in that area, but the government decided they needed the hydropower more, so there were 1,800 families
Oh, wow. They had to
moved out.
move.
They had to move.
'Cause they made it bigger.
Oh,
yeah,
no shit.
and there are 1,800 houses under there still.
Underwater?
Underwater.
They
Because
just flood it.
they dammed it up and
Wow.
filled that bitch.
Holy shit. So
That's
it's a
cool.
curse. It's a curse of the Riptaw.
Mohegans.
I would say the Riptaw Lake people.
Raystown.
Raystown. That's what it says. Riptaw, Raystown. Same thing. It's almost the same thing.
That's how you say it in the native tongue.
Yeah, I was
would
thinking
imagine.
the Indian tongue.
Well, there is Native American lore from that area. Speaking
I mean, that
about
makes
this
sense.
shit. Right.
I mean, but that's kind of crazy that that photo was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Right. That lake now was that 23,000 square miles or something.
Is that 23? It's huge.
It's massive.
How do we not
Now.
fucking know of this lake? Dude, we used to fish it, when we were younger.
Right.
Gordon, how do I not know this lake?
Oh, I don't know.
Wait, where is it to us? Is it east?
Did you say the name of the lake?
Raystown.
Raystown.
You can't point.
Yeah, that way.
Yeah.
Southeast.
Okay.
Head for Lancaster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
From here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So-
I just can't believe I've never heard of something that's so close. That's like a mystery like this.
Right.
That
Yeah.
you would have thought we would have heard of it.
Right.
I didn't know. But so Jim and his son are out there on the lake, right?
Yeah.
So
When did you hear about this story?
forever ago.
So you knew about this when
I
you were
have
kids.
books on Pennsylvania cryptids and things of
Oh.
So
you knew about this when we were younger. When you were younger.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is I love lake monsters.
Oh, I know, man. I know.
Fucking I was project manager for that ski resort in Vermont.
Uh-huh.
And you drive you can fly. No, I'm driving because I got to drive by Lake Champlain, home of the Lake Champlain sea monster.
I didn't know that was the thing.
That was a brutal fucking drive, but worth it.
No kidding.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I got to see the sign. There's a Lake Champlain lake monster sign.
no kidding.
Yeah.
It's funny though because you said it to us like we just know that.
You guys travel for business up
I
that
do.
way.
I travel to New York all the time, but I don't.
Dude, I've been at this lake.
You have?
One of my customers had a retirement party there.
No.
Last summer.
Are you shitting me?
No, that's cool.
Hell yeah. So Jim and his son are in that cove and they see the shadow and then something peeks through the water.
Nick, did you see it?
Yeah, we're back.
A little break. Break.
For you, a restroom break for you at home.
Yeah, well, bit of a fast pee, I guess.
Oh, it went off again.
Oh no.
Okay, we're back.
Oh good. Whew.
Having major storm power outages.
Yes, you guys, you don't appreciate us enough for the hell we've gone through tonight.
Yeah, for all this, you can share.
Share the fucking thing, man.
Yeah.
That's all we're asking.
We're really growing too.
I think you can hit like on our page and
Hit
stuff.
like, subscribe.
Yeah, do all that shit.
Don't
do it. I swear to
you
God.
dare. We really want to get to 100 subscribers on YouTube, so
That'd be amazing.
if you should subscribe and tell your friends.
Yeah, I would tell my friends.
If
but I don't have any.
If all of you tell 2 friends, we'll get to 100 next week.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all I gotta do.
That's all it takes.
Just tell 2 friends. If only one of them does it. Oh, you bitch.
We're so good.
We're so good.
Okay.
And listen,
Fingers
we are working on stuff. I gotta
Things.
We have things coming.
Yeah. What like Patreon and that stuff. You know,
It is a work in progress.
Yeah.
And also we have the Magic the Gathering videos coming.
Oh
Yes.
That's been recorded.
Yes.
We're gonna be doing the Renaissance Fair this year.
Yes.
I mean, probably this isn't the time probably to talk bullshit.
Bullshit. Oh, you want to finish that story?
Yeah,
let's
we're-
finish
My
up.
bad. I apologize.
No.
There was some shiny. So, Jim's out there with his son, and they see this thing pop up.
Oh, I see it.
Okay, so
Fuck, you can barely see it. It's on the left.
6.
yeah,
Oh, wow.
then slide it to the right. Get to the
Side
next
to
one.
the right.
Get to the next one.
Side to the left. Oh.
Okay, so this serpentine creature
Wow.
pops up out of the water. The reason why I'm telling this particular story, because there's many, right? Their encounter lasted 2 to 3 minutes. It's the longest recorded encounter of this.
Wow.
So they got a really good look at it.
Is there any video or just the picture?
I want to say that's a still from a video.
Oh.
This was the longest encounter. I mean, they even saw some kind of whisker type yellow markings on his cheek. So in 2006, at the visitor center, there was about 40 people, and that's where this
2006.
Oh, wow.
a year later, came out.
Listen, I'm that guy.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm that guy. That to me looks like somebody made it out of plastic and was pushing it down the river for a joke.
I mean, it's a possibility.
So back, it was
It
either
looks
late
pretty
90s
good.
or early 2000s. I used to watch this show. It was like on the Sci-Fi Channel, but they'd go out and try and recreate
Oh, yeah?
things, and they went out and recreated this. They got a big giant old log, hooked it behind a fucking boat,
Yeah.
and pulled it out. And,
Oh, yeah.
and they stood up at the visitor center taking pictures of this shit. And
Hang on. Here's my thing, though.
Yeah.
If that was real, we saw the picture, and if you didn't see the picture, its neck was way out of the water.
oh,
Yeah.
it was more of a serpent sea creature,
Right.
a sea serpent.
And that's not what I was
sea
going to argue
monster.
about, because honestly, that could be, and that would still be interesting.
Well,
even if it
indeed.
was just a snake that was that big, right?
Right.
But if you're a sea monster, are you sticking your head out that fucking water that far? Honestly, you would just come up. If you had to come up for air,
know.
it would just be your head. You wouldn't come the whole way out like a doofus looking around.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's a predatory animal. It would have to be. It wouldn't be stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been a sea monster. But
Listen, I know 3 of them. And they've all told me before this. They would never.
We don't stick our head out.
We don't stick our head out. What are
Yeah.
you, stupid?
So we can get killed?
Yeah, I know. So like they were talking to me like I was stupid. So
Yeah.
now I'm doing it. You know
Right,
what I mean? Like,
okay, that
what do you
makes
guys
sense.
stupid think about this?
They might be.
I don't know. To me, it doesn't seem like. I think it would just pop his head out just a little bit, right? And
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why it would stick his whole head out like that. So I'm like, dude, were you bragging?
Oh, maybe.
You know, like maybe he's a basketball
Listen.
player.
Look at me, you know. But there's shit tons of sightings. I mean, it's not uncommon. The naysayers, debunkers, they say, well, it's a man-made lake. There's no way a sea monster would get in there. But the folklore actually goes back.
Oh, yeah. He
Predates.
explains it?
Yeah.
And you explained that the dam wasn't the. I mean, there was an original
There
lake
was
there.
there was a waterway there, and
Already.
they were experiencing,
Right.
you know.
Well, I like the theory that it grows.
Yeah, that makes sense,
Yeah.
right?
That happens to put a goldfish in a pond. They get like this fucking big.
Right.
Yeah. See, that's
Oh, yeah, I've
interesting.
done that before.
Yeah, I have 3 goldfish.
Yeah,
and
I would
Jerry,
never,
Larry, and
I would
Barry.
never attempt that.
And I'll tell you,
One's in a shot glass.
he's tiny. He never goes anywhere. I keep him by my bed. And then, I have one in a bucket. And that one's,
Decent size.
decent size.
Yeah.
I would say baseball almost.
What, baseball?
Right.
And then I dug the Marianne Trench and I threw the other one in there. And that one's pretty big.
Pretty big.
Pretty big. And it's probably the biggest one I've ever had. It looked all like that sea monster in size.
Just imagine if that thing made it into the ocean.
Well, here's that. That's a funny thought.
It got me thinking. I thought of the scale thing.
Oh,
as
maybe
well.
it's freshwater only.
Right.
Oh.
So I thought, well, what about those fucking sea monkeys?
Oh, yeah.
You know, they only get this big. Fuck yeah, I need a big one. But they have to be in South